What are the key skills and challenges of IT managers and IT departments? Now, we're going to explore this issue with Dr. Robina Chatham. Now, Robina, businesses are constantly looking at how effective their IT departments are. IT departments are constantly saying to themselves, could I do better? What's your analysis of what's required?
I think over the last 10 years we've made significant progress in terms of our knowledge of the business and also being able to demonstrate value to the business. But I really think the challenges going into the future are very much about building a partnership with the business and engaging more in sort of personal relationships.
Now, you've spent a lot of time analysing that and looking at IT managers for real. Now, if we look at one area, and that's this whole communications area, what's your analysis of how effective they are today?
I think one of the big issues is that most IT people are very clever. They've got a high IQ. And some of them believe being right is enough, but it isn't. It's about your ability to be heard. And it's very much about learning how to communicate with the business in business language rather than in technical jargon. And their ability to influence, to inspire, to enthuse other people. And being able to reduce complex concepts very simply so the business can understand, but without patronising or talking down to them.
Now that sounds quite a long list. If you were to say, well, let's draw up if you like, a skills competency profile here. Where are the areas that IT managers particularly need to work?
I think it's about developing their people skills, in particularly their emotional intelligence, their ability to read, understand and empathise with other people, to be able to put themselves in the shoes of the business. And also I think they need to focus more on the future, innovation, how they can help the business, what they can do, rather than on what they can't do or the risks associated with change.
In an ideal world, we'd say if you've got big budgets, if you've got all the time in the world, maybe you could make those changes. But in practical terms, what should be done to make this actually happen? Because it's a big list you're saying there.
Well, the thing I find helps most is, first of all, to enhance people's self-understanding. And we use various psychometric instruments, particularly the Myers-Briggs type indicator, to help them understand how they are, their strengths, their weaknesses, but more importantly, how other people differ from them. And then learn how to communicate in not their language, but be able to modify their language to that of the receiver. And then we find they enhance their communication and also their ability to understand that different people have different strengths, and it's very much about drawing upon those collective strengths of a team.
So if you were to sum up then the key skills that IT managers need, what would they be?
Forward thinking, having a vision about the future, having the courage to take a risk and sometimes challenge accepted wisdom, authority, to develop their influencing skills, having the passion to inspire and motivate others, and also their empathy to engender trust and loyalty, particularly when they're dealing with people on an individual basis.
So that's some very useful things to get cracking on. Thank you very much indeed, Robina.
That's a pleasure, Steve.